Hey, what's up guys? Josh here, and originally I was actually going to stream this, or so I thought, the Joe and Mac Ultimate Collection. Unfortunately, I did not realize it does not work with the Retron 5, and I read some conflicting sources. But I still like the idea of doing a sort of Wayback Wednesday sort of stream, where I'm going to try to do this on a regular basis, and people like Sean and my buddy Muzz from L1 Games, I think, are also going to be joining this stream in time, because I thought it would be a fun way to sort of go back and, you know, just kind of relive some classics on a weekly basis and make sure that I have as much love for the original games as I do all the new stuff that comes out. So, sadly, Joe and Mac did not work out tonight, so instead, I'm just going to play a little bit of Super Mario Brothers. You know, I haven't touched it for a long time, and the stream is not perfect in that I don't really have the overlay perfectly figured out for this format yet. But that's a problem I can solve later. As long as it's visible, that's okay. So, let's play some Mario Brothers. Back when games still made you actually hit start instead of letting you just do it with whatever you wanted. This is off to a tremendous start. But in my defense, I'm using a Super NES controller for this, so it does feel different. I should have grabbed the NES controller for this. Or actually, I wouldn't mind checking out one of those Bluetooth controllers that's... Hey, what's up, Nostalgia? Thanks for stopping by, man. So, I don't know if you caught the first part of that. This was supposed to be Joe and Mac Ultimate Collection that I got from Castlevania Games right here. But it does not work on the Retron 5, sadly. So until I get one of those sweet, if I get one of those sweet, Super NT analogs, then I will be able to play it. Because it has an HDMI out, and that's what I use for all my streaming. So, unfortunate. But a classic is a classic. And Mario Bros. Is just dandy. And I have to say, you know, the image produced from the HDMI output on the Retron 5 is fantastic. I wanted to spend some time testing the system a little bit more. Specifically for this purpose, I wanted to do this, you know, either Throwback Thursday or a Wayback Wednesday type thing. I'll probably do Wednesdays because that tends to be a day when I'm less busy, and Thursday's usually pretty packed for me. But yeah, so since I couldn't do Joe and Mac, I was like, you know what, let's just go with the ultimate old school game in my opinion. The original Mario Brothers. I mean, it's an unmitigated classic. Now the question here is, do we want to just complete this level normally, or do we want to take the warp zone? I'm debating. So Nostalgia, how's your day been, man? What have you been up to? I see you've been busy. I saw you left me some comments earlier, but I didn't get a chance to get to them yet, because I've been scripting videos and then doing this a little bit. I feel like I should add scan lines to this. That was unfortunate. Yeah, it's funny because Easter's coming up, and I got my original Nintendo for Easter when I was a little kid. My grandparents got me this system, and the first game that everybody, I think, got was Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. And my mom then continued to dominate that system for many years, specifically playing a ton of Tetris. I remember her keeping me up at night because the Nintendo was set up in my bedroom, and she would stay in there playing till like midnight or later. Because she's a crazy person. Yeah, we'll go ahead and warp to Zone for her. It stinks. The Gamer's Tech 160, it's an HD SNES, it works great, and it's only like 60 bucks. Pretty good dude when trying these things. I want to try them for Twitch. Oh, right on, so it does do HDMI out then. Okay, that's cool. Hey, what's up, Henry? Thanks for stopping by, man. I need to stream on YouTube again. Hey, Josh, the bottom of the screen is cut off a little. Let me see if I can fix that. I might be able to. Maybe? hold on. I can turn on scan lines. That's funny. Let's see if there's anything I can do to adjust that. Settings. Crop to window. Manual. I may not be able to fix this. Oh, hold on a second. Let me adjust my interface a little bit here. There we go. I think that'll work for the most part. Not completely perfect, but we'll give it a shot. I got Ocarina of Time and Ocarina of Time Master. Dude, that's awesome for GameCube. I was just talking to Muzz about that yesterday, Henry. About how I wish I had not traded that game in. Nope. Alright, let's see if we can just speed through this thing. I believe there is... I think I can take out Lakitu up here. This feels dangerous. You know what? I'm not gonna risk it. Just gonna run it through. That's a little helpful. Or it would have been. Yeah, leave me alone, Lakitu. $19.99 seems like a good deal. I think Muzz said that was normally $40, Henry. The Retron's like $150, and it plays like 9 different types of games, including Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Famicom, Super Famicom, Sega Genesis, and then NES and Super NES. Oh man, that run did not catch at all. Although I suppose, you know what I could do is I suppose I could use the save state feature on this so I don't have to roll back from the beginning. I'll probably do that next time. Or after I get to the warp zones, we don't have to start all the way over. Which I think is one of the nice features of these, you know, not original systems. You do get some functionality like that I think is helpful. I was thinking about doing a pickup video this weekend, actually, Henry. I thought that could be a fun thing. So, as far as this Wayback Wednesday sort of stream idea goes, so here's the interesting thing, is, I have, or had, a single Sega Genesis game, and that was Sonic 2 that I picked up the other day. Not complete in box or anything, it was just loose. But, because I figured I would need a Sega card to test the cartridge, and then I realized, like, I don't really have any familiarity with the Genesis as a platform. Like, my friends had it growing up, but I did not have it growing up. So, I think what I'm going to do this year is only do Sega Genesis games for the entirety of 2018 for Wednesdays, and then switch over to, you know, another retro platform in 2019, because I think it would be really fun to sort of dive into the Genesis library and see what I missed all those years being a Nintendo kid. Oh, that sucks about your original NES, man. That's no good. If I at least get to... If I kill one Bowser tonight, I'll be happy. Because I'm a little disappointed I couldn't do Joe and Mac, but it serves me right for not doing my research. But, what are you gonna do? Let's try that again. I don't know if you guys have ever watched speedruns of this game, but it's absolutely just hypnotic to watch. You should look those up. Mighty Legend of Zelda's Collector's Edition game people always wanted to try Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask, I tried to get into it, but I really couldn't, which is weird because I really loved Ocarina of Time. Think about Doctor, my video on top 5 that I would love to own. Yeah, that would be a cool video, man. I'd watch that. As far as complete in box that I personally would like to own, that's sort of hard for me to envision. That Battletoad you had, I was pretty jealous of that. That was phenomenal. Go, go, go. I don't know why I put Doctor. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Although, wasn't there, you know, a game that I sort of want that is not Battletoads, but I think it's in the same vein, is the Bucky O'Hare game, which I completely forgotten about until I think I saw it on, I can't remember if it was Mad Little Pixel or possibly John Riggs, but one of them had a video recently that had the Bucky O'Hare box, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, I knew this. Hey, Switchcraft! Thanks for coming, man. Appreciate it. How goes your channel and all your hustling, sir? I would love to hear about it. I saw you put up another Beat That, which I still have not beat the last one. A little depressing. Wind Waker is a very fun game. It is, but they used to irritate me in college because, like, I would play it, and then I would have to, like, you know, step away from it for, like, a few days or a couple weeks or something, depending on how busy my school schedule was. Then I would come back and sort of be lost in the middle of the ocean and not know where I was supposed to go. All good on my end, just did a Tide Pod challenge video, so I will be checking that out, sir. Don't you worry. I assume you did not actually eat a Tide Pod since you're not in the ER right now, so that's a win. What? I'm sorry, but save state is so great. I'm nowhere close to a purist, so I have zero qualms about using it. I hate these things so much. You'll be watching from the hospital? I hope not. That would be terrible. See you, Henry. Yeah, I'll check it out, man, for sure. No. Can I beat Bowser as Little Mario? Let's see. Oh, is this the repeating thing where you have to get the perfect pattern before it will continue? No! Watch me get my stomach pumped. Alright, so it's repeating. I'm trying to remember the exact way to go here. There we go. Whoop. Not the day, Bowser. Yeah, you definitely get a thumbs up if you live stream from the ER. I think I got some hammer bros coming up soon, if I remember right. Which I do not want to mess with. Nope, not today. Ah, I got cocky. Alright, I beat a Bowser like I said I would, and truthfully this stream's been sort of a wash, because I was hoping to, again, play the Geomac Ultimate Collection, but it just was not going to go my way, so... Plus, I'm pretty sure I state saved right there as I fell in the hole, so it would not be very helpful anyways to continue, so... anyways, thank you guys so much for swinging by. So what my plan is, again, is starting next Wednesday, I believe, is I'm going to start to basically do Genesis games and only do Genesis games throughout the entirety of 2018. My goal here is to collect as many complete in-box Genesis games as I can so that I can finally see what the platform's all about, because my entire life growing up, I never really played it except for maybe once or twice at a friend's house. So it's an entirely new platform for me. So, even though I love that I can stream Mario Brothers, I am instead going to begin streaming with a gift. Hold on a second, let me grab it. If I can find it. Let's see. Where did I put that thing? This all needs organized. I'm going to do that this weekend for sure. Alright, well, I don't have it right here, but this guy right here, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, complete in box, with a Jurassic Park poster in it, no less, from my buddy Sean, Strike V3. I'm really excited to finally start playing some Genesis games. I think that'll be really neat. 80 games from GameStop for $99. That seems like a pretty good deal. Smash that like button before getting started on my annual performance review for work. Left to the last minute. Go be a responsible adult, Switchcraft. And Nostalgia, thank you so much for coming out, and I will have, hopefully better streams that actually have the game that I intended to play next week. And I'll probably do like a Sunday morning chill stream this weekend, I would imagine. But tomorrow I'll be shooting 5 or 6 videos, then I have to edit those so I can kind of keep that queue full. But yeah, everybody have a good night. Thanks so much for watching. And if you're new here and you want to subscribe and see better content than my poorly performed Mario run, it'll be around. So, alright, you guys have a good one.